morning, Immaculate Conception Catholic School family. Welcome to an incredible Wednesday. I hope you guys get opportunities to enjoy this gorgeous, beautiful mornings and beautiful evenings before they also get warm up. So please enjoy them. This wanted to give you guys a couple of updates regarding some of the changes that you'll start seeing. One is, as everybody knows, inflation is everywhere. So we are going to do a 4% increase in tuition. It's about 4.5 actually. So we're going to go up to 7,000 for the 24-25 academic school year. But other than simply to offset inflation, we're also considering and actually already made a commitment to buying, and we already sent in for fabrication a one of those giant steel buildings like you see over there by the airport here in Cottonwood, in which you can turn that into a gym and potentially a couple of extra rooms that we may be able to utilize for clubs as well as classrooms and even a library. So that as those plans move forward, I'll be sharing those with you. Currently, what we have done is made a down payment as well as signed some commitment forms. And we have requested that this 80-foot by 125-foot building be sent off to fabrication. And we look forward. I mean, it might take 7, 8 months before they able to finalize it. It is a giant, giant building, and it will allow us the opportunity to be able to, move our sports here, to have our sports here, to have a volleyball court, an indoor basketball court, and indoor facility in which we can do a lot of activities, as well as be able to celebrate our students and for our students to have a safe space when it's cold and hot to practice. So all of that is factored into this cost increase, as it will cost a significant amount to get this building to where we want it to be. So please pray for the funding sources as well. Right now, we're going on trust. We're using what we have and then looking at how we can fill in the gaps as we move forward. But the important part is to start, and we're definitely starting with this project, and therefore it allows again justification a little bit about why the increase in cost. We definitely want to make sure that um, you know we are in a place where we can continue to provide you and your families with a great educational experience, and we have to factor in this increase as well. And another news is that, as you know, Miss Holden is retiring after this year. We hope we can find a spot for her that she can be here part time next year as well. But in the meantime, if you've had the opportunity to be in her classroom, you have a couple weeks to be able to say goodbye, to thank her for everything she's done. We know we're going to miss her here in campus, and hopefully we can again find an opportunity for her to stick around in some capacity. But yeah, take advantage of these last short 4 weeks to be able to wish her well and to encourage her to continue to do the great work that she does of following the Lord closely and allowing the Lord to lead her life. And hopefully, in some way or another, she can still continue to impact the families here on campus. And also, if you have not heard, the Brigettes, some of you guys had Mrs. Brigette as well as Mr. Brigette. They're making a huge transition, and I'll let them share with you the details. But we're going to miss them extremely, and we want them also. You have an opportunity to say your goodbyes and wish them well, and maybe even stop by and ask, what is the next plans, and maybe even change some contacts as they move, and you're able to stay connected with them. So as no, it's going to be a different campus. There's a lot of changes coming, and with change comes a little bit of anxiety. But I know that we are prepared to deal with the change. And so currently, we are looking for a third grade teacher as well as a middle school teacher. With that, another change that we're going to do is that fifth grade is going to move out of the middle school rotation, and it's going to be a standalone classroom. So we'll kind of have three groupings per se of like K to 2, 3 to 5, and sixth, seventh, and eighth, which would be considered middle school. So fifth grade will now be a standalone classroom, and we are just looking to provide the students and the families with a great opportunity to explore the academic content in a timely manner, which allow us this new ways, and the schedule will be coming out so that you guys have an opportunity to see what that looks like for next year as we finalize the details. And it allows us to continue to do a phenomenal job of exposing your students to the academic standards as well as the academic faith. I mean the religious components of here of the Catholic faith. So it provides ample opportunities for us to explore the world, to explore the curriculum, and to give your children the best possible attempt at success with providing, especially in the middle school setting. We'll expand the classroom so we'll be able to give more time to your students in the core classes, especially the reading, the writing, the math, which are areas that are necessary in all the other areas. And that's an important part of our mission. That's always been our goal, is to increase the reading, writing, and math skill building. And this will allow that to happen and still enable us to give your children complete exposure to the social studies and science curriculum. So we're excited about the changes, a little nervous as well. Anxiety comes from big changes, but like always, we take things head on and we ask God to lead us, to guide us. And we know that with His love and support, there's nothing that we could do that could ever stir us away from His love. So let's just continue to pray for the changes, continue to pray for the great candidates are sent our way so that we can fill these two vacancies with people who are going to enable us to reach our mission. So any questions, of course, you're always welcome to reach out to me, to send it my way. But I will be sending out all this information as it comes and as it's finalized, so that you are in the loop as what next year will look like. Have an incredible rest of your day.